Also going on, there's a rare form of cancer. A Hastings family finally has something to celebrate tonight. It's not a cure, but hopefully a winning raffle ticket might just change their luck. Paul Bloom joins me now with their story. And Paul, this family looking for any good news at this point, aren't they?
Exactly, Tim. Josh Wagner, you see in this photo behind me in his hospital bed, just 22 years old. His last 2 years have been absolute hell. He thought he beat his cancer once, wanted to have it show up again in his lungs months later. Tonight, he has a little something extra for his fight, thanks to a winning raffle ticket. Josh Wagner just had 5 tumors surgically removed from his right lung.
I mean, it was very painful because now with every breath I take, it hurts.
On Friday, he was working on his breathing as he wages a second battle against Ewing's sarcoma, a rare cancer that develops in teens and young adults.
You kind of go, why is this happening again?
Josh and his family have been on a roller coaster since the initial diagnosis 2 years ago.
Well, you never think that a young 20-year-old would have cancer.
In that time, Josh has had chemo and radiation treatments. He's also had 9 cancerous inches of his femur removed, replaced with cadaver bone.
I try to be as positive as I can.
All the while, Josh has been working on his degree at UW River Falls.
He has such a positive outlook, never complains. He's always said he's glad it's him because he can handle it rather than anybody else.
A kid to say that is like, wow, you know, it gives you chills. And he has been strong through this whole thing.
With that fierce, winning attitude, the Wagners were due a little something to cheer about.
Up on the wing for Cook. Scandell is in. Scores!
They got it last week at the X. The Wild were beating the Buffalo Sabres, while up in the stands, Josh's parents were winning the 50-50 community raffle on the eve of Josh's lung surgery. They leave the arena with $3,000 to help in their son's cancer fight.
We jump up in our chairs. We were just ecstatic because we never won anything. So it was just a moment that it was paying it forward.
If it was rigged, though, this is the way I do it every single time.
The raffle sponsor that night was the nonprofit group Defending the Blue Line. Their mission is to provide hockey gear for military families. It just so happens Josh's mom, Apryl, is a 17-year member of the Minnesota Air National Guard, having served recently in Iraq.
To have a family like this win and be a part of giving them that extra gift with the Minnesota Wild and at a tough time for them is just perfect.
I don't want it to be all for me. They want it. I want it to be some for them. But yeah, it'll be nice.
A great family who really deserved, and you hear there, Josh wants to share the money all around. It's not just for him. As for Josh, up next, his medical team is studying those cancerous tumors that were removed from his right lung to lay out a treatment plan. He has several other tumors that they've spotted. They'll likely need to be removed from his left lung. Obviously, $3,000 isn't exactly Powerball jackpot type money, Tim, but it does arrive at a much needed time and has given this family an even more important lift at a critical time in his treatment.
You bet. We wish Josh all the best. It's a win-win all the way around.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks, Paul.